So I'm thinking that the phone booth that Robert De Niro knocks over is because of the Issachar and Zebulun that Joe Pesci did was a 928. So he did from 395 in the deal plus his 928 of the Fear Factor and um, Issachar stuff, boots. So I'm thinking that they were going for that. Um, and then he got made, and that shows how cutthroat they are. That's just how it is. And see if you can find something on 928. I'd like to see that if somebody could find that Joe Pesci had 928 around the time Goodfellas came out, and and then Billy Bats because he ended up having the Levi when he went to the Sticks in the next one in the sequel, um, unofficial sequel. But that's kind of how Martin Scorsese does them. Um, and then, um, yeah, so Jesus's pen was extra. She was doing extra, and that's that incredible Trail of the Truth song is for the guys going for 2012. And I know for certain that Cuba Gooding Jr. and Usher came out of that flock that was going for the Jesus's writings. They were going for the 2012 writings with the goo, the all that stuff. And Colin Jones was going for it too. I know that for certain too. Um, so I know it all relates, but that's just how it is right now because everything's hot, So if you see a lot of stuff relating and looks like, oh, it's one thing or it's two things, it's three things, all match, just like take a step back and be like, hold on, we're all vibing faith of Jesus and it's gold right now because it's hot. Like we're getting towards the will I am and then beyond that. And I know you can't see the scrolls in the word, but you will be able to. Okay, it's not just gonna be for the peoples. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna be for everybody, and like that. The 27 3 um that was a short, fat, and bald is the way that it played out. Um, and that's based off the USA quasi Kachina of Pretty Woman and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and then the Eclipse that was the Aussie Eclipse, and the point given to LeBron James instead of the Golden Nuggets. It was a free throw, and they gave it to James instead of the Nuggets. And those were the big three. And like now we're past that. And I also like Mr. T. I did the numbers on it, and it turned out to be a 106. And I was like, man, that really could be it. That it's at 106. And like I did it quite a few times, and it was always 106. Um, from the 327. So and that's Dre um as God, not the Nicholas brother and the false Peter the Roman. That's looking at Dre as God. Um, so I think it is what it is. I like I know Bronson doesn't like that saying, but I do think it is. What we said is that it's Nicholas' brother and false Peter the Roman, uh, because it was at 106 is what I believe it is. So, um, and that's stretching it as far as it could. Uh, of course, you could go with a 37, a 37 as it is, but um, it's gold because it has my writings behind it, and that's just plain and simple. That's why. That's why. And you can say, well, was Nichols gold? And I just, I really just want to be clear on this. It's gold because it's behind. My writings are behind it. That's why it's gold. All right. Thank you.